Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am having a sneak peek at Ready to Ride the Waves from Diamond DAC Club. When I do these unboxing videos, I am always very aware of people who are new to diamond painting. Either people who are just starting out, they're just thinking about getting a diamond painting, or people who have done maybe a few small kits and maybe haven't heard of Diamond DAC Club. So for that reason, the videos tend to be quite long because I go through the packaging, the toolkit, everything is in the toolkit, the canvas, everything. It gives people an idea of what to expect from Diamond DAC Club. You may have heard of them. They are very well known for high quality diamond paintings and licensed diamond paintings. So I've broken the video into chapters, so people who know about Diamond DAC Club can skip to the sections they want to see. People who maybe have heard of Diamond DAC Club but don't really know why they are different from the other companies might want to watch everything, or maybe you can just skip to the sections that interest you. So after saying that, if you do order from Diamond DAC Club, you can expect to receive a box like this. It's a branded box. It does not come wrapped in plastic or polythene. It comes like this. So this is what you would receive at your door. So we have a branded box. We have Diamond DAC Club, do what makes you sparkle. We have diamonddaclub.com, obviously the website, at Diamond DAC Club on Instagram and Facebook, Diamond DAC Club. So you get the box, and inside that box you will find another box, and the box you receive will have a rendering of the kit that you have bought. In this case, it is Ready to Ride the Waves, which is a Disney. Obviously it's Mickey Mouse. So we have the box and we have the rendering, so you can see what the image looks like. It wraps around so you can get a better idea of the whole image. And then we get a large thumbnail so you can see the whole thing. Then we have the title, Ready to Ride the Waves. The size is 13 inches by 14 inches, 33 centimeters by 35.8 centimeters. DIY Diamond DAC Kit, round diamonds. So we have round drills in this kit. All inclusive, see back for contents. So before we look at the back, we'll have a look at the sides. So we have Unleash Your Inner Artist. And then on the other side, we have a bit more information about the diamond painting. So it says full diamond coverage area, which means there are drills over the whole image. It isn't a partial. The whole picture is covered in drills. Then we have more details about it. So we have 11 colours and 1 Aurora Borealis and 3 fairy dust diamonds. Now, if you are new and you don't know what Aurora Borealis or fairy dust drills are, keep watching the video or skip to the section so you can find out what they are. Total diamonds, 15,600. And then we have Disney, copyright, Disney, www.disney.com. Then we have the Disney logo. As I said, all of Diamond DAC Club's kits are licensed. They always have been from the very beginning. So they always work with the original artists. So the only thing to look at is the end of the box, and on the end we can see it says Ready to Ride the Waves. It gives us the size again, and it gives us a small thumbnail. That comes in very handy if you have quite a few kits, because people do tend to collect them and it takes time to complete them. So they build up quite a collection waiting to be done. So if you have your boxes stacked, laying down, and you don't have the thumbnail on the end of the box, you can't tell what is in each one without lifting boxes off to see what's underneath. So Diamond DAC Club have included a thumbnail on the end of the box So now you can just look along the row and you can find the one that you're looking for. It makes things a lot easier. So the box is wrapped, sealed I should say, in cellophane. But before we open it up, we'll have a quick look at the back. So we have how it works, and then we have 6 steps on how to diamond paint if you're totally new. And then we have kit contents. We'll skip through that because I will be going through the whole toolkit. And then we have warning, choking hazard, so basically keep out of reach of small children. You don't want them accidentally thinking that the drills are candy. Then we have third-party tested for compliance with EU and USA standards. This means that Diamond Art Club's kits, the contents, the drills, the canvas, the glue, the cover, the packaging, everything has been checked that it meets EU and USA standards, and they are checked by an independent company. So there's nothing to worry about. There are no chemicals in here that shouldn't be. Everything is within the safety regulations, so nothing to worry about. Diamond Art Club are the only company that I can think of that actually state this on the box. I may be wrong. If you know of any others, please let me know. And that is pretty much it. So we'll open up the box. So I'll grab the scissors and see if I can open it without scratching the box. So this is something that is different from other companies. I don't know if any companies do it, but having the rendering on the box is quite unusual. Sometimes you'll get a thumbnail, but I don't know if any companies that actually have a full-size rendering on the box. So this is the box, and this has changed, and this is the first time for me. Normally I would go to the end and I would open it, but I noticed there's a little tab here. Oops, you never saw that. There's a little tab here in the middle, so I'm going to pull it and I'm going to see how this opens. As you can tell, I haven't done one like this before. I don't want to accidentally tear the box. There we go. So it opens up like that. Now that is totally different from all the kits I've done. So they've changed the way that you open it. You open it from the side, and we've got the toolkit, and then we've got the canvas. So I'll take out the toolkit. I'll put this to the side, and we can have a look at what's in here. So again, this is really for people who maybe have never tried Diamond Art Club. There are a few things in here that are very different from any other kit that you've bought from any other company. Things that are quite unique to Diamond Art Club. So I'll take the stuff out because there is not a lot of room, and I like to talk about things individually. It makes it a lot easier for me if I can open up the bag and I can take the things as I want to talk about them. So stick the little bag here. So that is a resealable bag, I forgot to mention. So you can use that to store different things. It's quite a handy sized bag to keep. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the pen. If you have been diamond painting or you've been watching diamond painting videos, you'll be familiar with this type of pen. It's a plastic straw. It has a nylon tip with a brass insert, and if I just wiggle the tip, you can see it is just a straw. And that is it. That is a standard diamond painting pen. All companies supply them. Diamond Art Club did as well, but they decided to step things up a bit. So if you buy a kit from Diamond Art Club, you will not get a plastic straw. You will get a pen like this. So much more like a pen. It is much more ergonomic than the plastic straw. It's got a little bit more weight to it. It is wasted at either end, so it doesn't matter which end you're using. You can adjust your grip. The thickness varies, so you can move your hand about just rather than holding the same diameter all the time. you can adjust just by moving slightly forward or back, which helps to alleviate problems of holding the same diameter all the time for a long time if you're diamond painting. The other thing that's different, as you can see, there's a cap on the pen. So if we take the cap off, you can see the tip is quite a bit different from the standard tips. We still have the brass insert, but the actual tip is much wider, and the reason for that is this tip comes preloaded with wax, and the wax is a clear wax, so that's why you can't really see it. And the reason for that is that this pen actually feeds wax to the tip. You don't have to stop and push your pen into your little square of pink wax as you do with all of these. So to save the hassle of going back and forward, the wax is inside the pen. Now, the way it works very quickly is if I take it off, we have a little plunger here, and if we screw the pen down until it hits that plunger, it'll screw and then it'll stop. So now if I hold the tip of the pen and twist the pen, it will push that plunger down into the wax or against the wax. That will push the wax to the tip. So the idea is that when you get the pen, it won't be loaded to the very tip. What you do is you twist the pen maybe a fraction of a turn and see if you can see the wax. If you can't, you do it again until you can see the wax at the end. Then just wipe it off so it's flat and you're ready to go. Diamond paint for a while, it will stop picking up eventually. When it does that, normally that's when you would dip into the pink wax. But with this, all you do is hold the tip, twist the pen, and then it feeds wax to the tip again, and you just carry on. So, totally different idea from the pen that all other companies are using as standard. I do have a more detailed video. In fact, I have a few videos about the pen. I have one showing how the pen works, which I've explained, but slightly I talk about it a bit longer and actually show it. I can show, or I do show, how to refill the pen with wax, because as you wind down, eventually you will get down here and you won't be able to see any threads on the pen. That means that the plunger won't go any further down, so you have to reload the pen. So I've got a video showing how to do that. The video that I've got, I think, is showing putty, but it is exactly the same principle. And I've actually got a video showing, if you do have a pen that has putty, how to change it for wax. But the pens now come with the clear putty. So that is the tip of the pen. The opposite end of the pen, we have a multiplacer. Again, if you're new to diamond painting, multiplacers are designed to pick up more than one drill at a time. So that comes in handy if you have a large area of the same colour. So what you do is you push this, there's a little channel in here, you press this into your wax, and then you can pick up 4 drills at one time. So you pour the drills in the tray, give them a shake, line them up, and then you can pick up 4 drills at a time. So rather than placing 1, 1, 1, you can place 4, 4, 4. So it speeds things up if you have a large area of the same colour. So if I go back to what came in the kit, we also get another multiplacer. So we get a large one as well. This one holds 7 drills. So if you have a very large area, you can speed things up by placing 7 at a time. The multiplacers are just a push fit, so just pull that one out, and then you can just push in the other one. Press it into your wax to load it up, and then you can pick up 7 drills at a time. So you can chop and change between them if you want to use them. Not everybody uses them. I don't actually use them myself. I prefer to single place. I put headphones on, I listen to music while I diamond paint. I find it a really good way to relax and switch off. So I'm not in any hurry. But if you're doing a kit and maybe you're doing it as a gift for someone, for a birthday, for Christmas, that sort of thing, and you start to realise that you're getting a bit close, you could start using the multiplacer just to speed things up in any parts of the image that have a lot of the same colour next to each other. So that's the pen. As I said, very, very different from all the other companies. And this is a standard pen for Diamond Art Club. It's not like a custom or anything like that. It is the standard pen that comes with all kits. So I spoke about refilling, and when you get your kit, you will also get some putty. Some wax. So this is the wax, and you can use this to refill the pen when it needs. This will last quite a long time before you actually have to refill it, and this will refill the pen quite a few times. As I said, I do have a video showing how to refill the tip, and I will put a link in the description. So we get some putty, and we also get some good old pink wax. So Diamond Art Club have always supplied heart-shaped pink wax. It's up to you whether you use the clear or the pink. It doesn't really make any difference. It's just the colour that's different. So you could use that if you wanted in your multiplacer. The multiplacer does not feed wax. You can't feed wax to the multiplacer. It's only the single placer. So the multiplacer, you still have to push into the wax to reload it. So that's the pen. The next thing, again, if you've maybe done a few small kits, you probably are familiar with this type of tray. This is a very standard tray that you get from a lot of companies for diamond painting. Again, Diamond Art Club have stepped things up quite a bit. So if you compare that tray to this. So this is what Diamond Art Club are supplying. This is the small tray. They do two sizes. For the small kits, they supply a small tray because you don't need a lot of space, because you don't have a lot of drills. So we have the tray, and the big difference, apart from the size, is with these trays, they have angled sides. So when you're diamond painting, if you accidentally touch the side, the tray will flip over very easily. It is very annoying because you're diamond painting, you accidentally bump it, the drills flip out, they land on the glue, they land on the table, they land on the floor. You have to pick them up again, put them back in the tray and start again. It also doesn't have a spout, which makes it more difficult to pour back into containers. The Diamond Art Club tray has straight sides, it is wider, so it is much more stable. And if I tap the side, it doesn't flip over. It also has a spout, so it's easier to pour drills back into containers, and it has a little stopper. So if you are shaking the tray to get the drills sitting properly, you don't have to worry about the drills accidentally falling out the end, so the stopper prevents that. The other thing is the tray also comes with a lid, and this is a really nice addition to the tray. It doesn't clip, it doesn't like click on the top, it actually slides into the tray. There are two grooves, one either side. You just slide the lid up, you get to the top, it clicks, and it's locked. So if you pour your drills in here and you lock it, and you happen to have little kids that are very curious about it, and you have to nip away, just lock the tray. If the kids do pick the tray up and shake it, they'll hear the drills rattling about inside, but the drills won't fall out. If you have curious kids and you've got this type of tray and they even touch it, you're going to have drills going all over the place. The other thing is, if you have pets like cats and dogs that shed hair, this is a really good thing as well, because if you've been diamond painting and you decide to stop, you can leave your drills in if you're still working on the same colour, slide the lid up, lock it, just leave it, and it can sit there as long as you want. Maybe the next day, the next week, the next month, it doesn't matter. When you come back to diamond paint, you just pull back, the tray opens, and you have a nice clean tray. No pet hairs, no crumbs, no dust. Everything is nice and clean. Really, really nice feature. I think it's a really simple idea and it works very, very well. I really like the idea that it locks. I haven't tried dropping it to see if it pops open. I'm not brave enough, but I'm thinking if you did have this and you accidentally knocked it off the table, there's a good chance it's not going to open, I would think. I'll maybe test that one day and see how it goes. That'll be an interesting video. But really, really nice tray. If you get a larger kit, you will get a larger tray. Exactly the same though. Same principle. It comes with the locking lid, which I don't think they actually mention. I can't remember seeing anything saying that the tray has a locking lid, but it does. Once it's clicked, it doesn't matter how I shake it, how hard I shake it, that lid will not come off. Really, really nice feature. Really like it. So that was the tray, and then we have the good old baggies. So we get a bag of bags, and these are used to put your spare drills in. When you finish the kit, you should have extras of all the colours, because Diamond Art Club supply extra, just to make up for any that might be slightly defective, or if you accidentally drop a few. You don't have to worry because you don't have exactly the right number of drills. You can afford to lose some and you will still have enough to finish the kit. So we'll see. I've always counted with all the companies that I've reviewed, I always count the bags just out of curiosity. So we'll see how many we get with this kit. So we count the one that the bags came in because it's exactly the same. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we get 15 bags. It can vary slightly, so 15 with this kit. So that is the kit. As I said, it is very different from the kits you get from other companies. The pen is a huge improvement. If you have a touch of arthritis or you have other issues with your hands where it's difficult to hold narrow things for any length of time, you will probably find that this pen is much more comfortable because it's thicker. And as I said, it is variable. You can adjust your grip. Really, really big upgrade. And you don't have to keep dipping in the pink wax. The wax is actually in the pen. So for me, the big thing is the tray. I really like the design. I like it is nice and simple. It is nice and stable, and the locking lid for me is just a really, really good upgrade. And again, this is standard. This is a standard Diamond Art Club tray. This is the standard tray for a lot of companies. So you can see the difference. So that is the toolkit. So I'll put all this to the side. Oops, trying not to drop stuff. And we can go back to the box. So just put this to the side. And we'll go back to the box. Oops. Put that one back. So makes it a bit more difficult to see, but inside the box we have this thank you envelope, so we'll have a look at that next. Again, this is something that's that makes Diamond Art Club a bit different. So we have this little envelope, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle, nice sparkly little diamond. Thank you for your purchase. On the back, thank you for your purchase, another sparkly diamond, but this time it folds up and it actually acts as the lock or the key for the envelope. So pop it up, Then we can see the socials. So we have Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and TikTok at Diamond Art Club, and then the website diamondartclub.com. Inside the top we have tips and tricks. So we have 4 little tips or tricks. Again, if you're new to diamond painting, you might pick up something of interest in there. We have something inside the envelope. We'll look at that in a minute. I'll put that to the side. So we have join our Facebook group, so you can join the Diamond Art Club Facebook group. Very, very friendly group, and there are people in there of all ranges of experience. People who have been diamond painting pretty much since it began, up to people who have just started. So if you've got any questions about diamond painting, this is definitely the place to go. The group is very friendly, people are very helpful, and if you've got any queries, just fire up a question. You will be guaranteed to get answers. You will see the kits that people are working on, the kits that people have finished. People will talk about their favourite artists. People talk about things that they would like to see as a diamond painting. Really, really well run group, very well moderated, nice, friendly place to go. So then we have how to use and refill the twist and pick applicator. So we have the how to use it and how to refill it. And then we have step-by-step instructions again on how to diamond paint if you're totally new. And then we have the kit contents, which we've been going through. And then finally we have save 20% off your first app purchase. So we have 2 QR codes, one for iPhone, one for Android. Scan the code, download the app, and if you decide to buy another kit from Diamond Art Club, you will get a 20% discount off the first purchase using the app. It only applies the one time, so but definitely worth using if you're looking to get another DAC kit, and you'll get 20% off, which can't be bad. So that was the envelope. The thing that was inside the envelope was this. So again, we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle, ready to ride the waves, copyright Disney, Mickey and Friends, trademark. So again, licensed. This diamond is actually a sticker. The Diamond Art Club logo is a sticker and the title is a sticker. If we flip it over, we have start date, end date, that is also a sticker. We have a nice big thumbnail, that is also a sticker. And we have the details. So it tells us diamond colours 11, diamond shape round, and then the size. That is also a sticker. The reason for that is a lot of people keep a logbook, like a physical book with paper pages. And they can use this to populate their pages. So they could put the title at the top, and then they could have the image at the side, or it's up to you how you arrange it. They can have their start date, their end date, and then they can see the details of the diamond painting. So everything is there. So if you happen to have a friend over and they're asking about your diamond paintings and you have a logbook, you can just flick through the pages. They can see the artwork, they can see the sizes, they can see how many colours they have. If you've actually done them, you can see when you've started it, when you've finished it, all of that sort of thing. Rather than pulling out boxes and boxes of diamond paintings, they can just flick through the book. So it's a really nice thing. So we open that up, and inside we have the key or the legend. I think most people call it the legend. I've just always called it the key. It goes back to when I was at school. The little boxes at the side was the key. But nowadays they seem to call it the legend. So we have the first thing is number. That tells us how many colours are in the kit. So we have 1 to 11, so 11 colours in this one. These are also stickers. They are pre-cut. So if we go down to 100, and you can see if I peel it back, it's a nice little sticker. The idea behind that is that when you're kitting up, like getting ready to work in the kit, if you put your drills in containers or in bags, you can just peel off the label and stick it on the container or bag. So you don't have to handwrite a label and try and draw symbols or anything like that. You just peel it off, stick it on the bag, pour the drills in, and that's it. So it speeds up getting ready, basically. So I'm pretty sure Diamond Art Club were the first company to do this. I know that maybe 2 or 3 companies have realised this actually it's a very good idea, and they've sort of borrowed the idea. But as far as I know, Diamond Art Club were the first company to do this, pre-cut labels. So that is pretty much it. The next one is the symbol. So that is the symbol that you will see on the canvas, so you know where to place the drill. And the next one says code. That is the DMC code. The DMC code is a standard way of numbering a specific shade of a colour. I normally mention 310, but surprisingly there is no 310 in this. There is no black. 310, DMC 310 is black. So if you buy a kit from any company that uses DMC codes and you see 310, it's black. If you see DMC 415, it will be grey. It will always be that colour, and it will be that shade of grey. So that's what we have. We have the number, tells you how many colours, the symbols that you'll see on the canvas, and then the DMC code. So that is it. That is the key or the legend. So pop it back in its little envelope. So just put it back in, fold up the sides, fold it down the top, fold the diamond, pop it through, flatten it, and that's it. So the key is nice and safe. There's no chance of the labels accidentally getting squished and getting pulled off and sticking to each other or anything like that. Really, really nice way to, a nice compact way to store the stickers and the labels without them getting damaged. So that, again, that is something that's a bit different. Most companies will give you an A4 sheet of paper, and everything is just printed on an A4 sheet of paper. They don't, most companies don't have pre-cut labels. So that is the envelope. We'll go back to the box. I'm still trying to decide whether I like this idea of opening from the side. I'm very used to opening from the end and just pulling the kit out. It does make it a bit more difficult when I'm doing videos. So we'll reach inside, and actually I am very surprised because we have a treasure quest card, which, to be honest, I was not expecting. The treasure quest cards are unique to Diamond Art Club as well. They aren't guaranteed in kits, and it seemed that the big names did not have cards in them due to licensing. So I was really not expecting anything because it's Disney. I mean, you don't get much bigger than Disney, but we do actually get a card, or I did in this one. As I said, it's not guaranteed, so if you do get a kit and you don't get a card, don't blame me. They do say that the cards are not guaranteed in any kit. It's a surprise when you open the box. It certainly was for me because I was not expecting this. So we get these treasure quest cards, and they have the graphics of the kit that you bought, as you can see. So we have the title and the size, and if we flip it over, we can see it says treasure quest card, and this one is a bronze. We have a scratch area here. Behind that there's a code, so we scratch this off and we get a code. Now they have a setup where you collect the cards, you collect the different levels, and if you manage to get the right number of each level, you can get a gift card. So I wasn't expecting that, so I need to get my piece of paper because it's been a while since I've done this. So I do have a video all about the cards. At that time, they were called, what were they called? Trading cards. On the back, they said trading cards. They did not have the level printed on them, but people were having a lot of problems trying to figure out which level of card they had. So they've changed it, and now the newer cards say Treasure Quest cards, and they have the level printed. So this one is a bronze, but the graphics are exactly the same as they were. So the bronze card is the most basic design. It's quite thick lines, quite a basic engraving, if you like, in the card. Then you get a silver, which is more intricate, thinner lines, a bit more intricate. Then you get gold, which is very intricate, it covers the whole card. And then you get black. Black are the rarest cards. So when you get a kit with a card, the first surprise is getting a card. The next surprise is, what level is it? Is it bronze, silver, gold, or black? Now, as I said, I do have a video that goes through the whole thing in detail, but I'll just give a quick example. If you collect 5 bronze cards, 3 silver, and 1 gold, you can claim a $50 gift card. Or if you happen to get 2 black cards, you can claim a $50 gift card. They have different combinations. $50 is the lowest value. So it goes from $50 to $75 to $100 to $200 to the top sort of prize, if you like, is a custom kit from Diamond Art Club. So if you have a picture that you've taken that you would really like as a custom diamond painting, you can send that in to Diamond Art Club if you have reached the required number. And again, I've got it in another video. I'll put a link in the description to try and cut time in this one. But the top one, the value of a custom is $400. The other thing is, it is the only way that you can get a custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. They do not do customs. If you contacted Diamond Art Club and said, look, I've got this really nice picture of the kids and I would really like it as a custom, they won't do it. The only way that you can get a custom from Diamond Art Club is by the Treasure Quest cards and getting the right combination. So that is the top prize, valued at $400. The thing is, there are restrictions. You cannot ask them, well, you can ask them if they would do a trademarked or copyrighted image. They won't do it. For legal reasons, obviously, they don't want to get into any trouble. So if you're looking to get a custom, you cannot get anything that is copyrighted. If you happen to have a local artist or a friend who's an artist and they've painted or drawn something that you would like as a diamond painting, you can do that if you get the written permission from the local artist or your friend, and then Diamond Art Club will do it. But as far as copyrighted material, they won't do that. If it's a picture of the kids, the pets, a picture that you took on vacation, a wedding picture, all of that sort of thing, they're absolutely fine. So yeah, so again, something very unique. So this time I got a bronze card. As I said, very surprised. I really did not think that they were going to do cards with Disney. It's very, very hard to get things licensed with Disney because they have very, very high standards and they are very, very choosy about who they let use their images. Obviously, Diamond Art Club are up there and Disney are working with them, which is really, really nice. So, very unexpected card. So we'll go back to the canvas. So this is a small canvas for Diamond Art Club, which is nice to see. It's also round drills. So for someone who is looking to try something a bit higher quality than the sort of standard kits that you get like this sort of tray with. It gives you a chance to actually try Diamond Art Club and see what you think of the difference between the canvas and the drills. So the canvas is in a resealable bag, and we have the Diamond Art Club Do It Makes You Sparkle, and we'll just find the little glue strip. There we go. So just peel that back, and then we can take the canvas out. Now, the thing that I will say is, if you have never tried Diamond Art Club before, the first time you take a canvas out and actually touch it, you will begin to realise what the difference is. It is very, very soft on the back. It is almost like velvet. It is very smooth. It has the scalloped edges. It has stitching to stop anything from fraying. It's just a really, really nice quality canvas. And inside, before we actually look at the image, this is very, very small for Diamond Art Club. I'm used to having 70, 80 colours. So we get the drills inside, and again it's the typical bag with the glue strip. So again, for people who are new, these bags don't open at the end. It's a glue strip along the middle. So if we peel this back, we can take the drills out. No, I forgot to mention this. I should mention actually. The labels that you get on the drills, it actually tells you the title of the kit. So you can be sure that you've got the correct drills for the correct kit. So not all companies will do that, but you can be absolutely certain that you've got the right drills because it says the name on the package. So here we have the drills. Again, something that's different. Diamond Art Club actually manufacture their own drills. They do not buy in from a supplier, which is what all the other companies do. They just order them in. Diamond Art Club actually make their own drills. So they buy in high quality resin from Germany, and they manufacture their own drills. They are resin drills. The colours are extremely vibrant. They are very, very shiny. Really high quality drills. Very, very nice. So the reason that they did it was because sometimes they would get drills from a supplier and they weren't quite up to what Diamond Art Club wanted. So they thought the only way that we can be really sure that we have consistently high quality drills is to actually make them ourselves. So I'm going to have a look through them. I'm going to go through all the DMC codes, have a look at the colours, and for people who are very new and don't know what AB drills are or fairy dust, I'll talk about that as we go. The drills are bagged by weight, so we don't have like colour number 1, colour number 2. All we have on the bags is the DMC code. So we'll start with this one. So we have 739, 739, 739, 739. Obviously this is the background colour to this kit. So 4 bags of 739, then we have 3799, then we have Z728. Now the Z code are what they call fairy dust drills. They have a special coating on them. It is like very, very, very fine glitter. So instead of just one facet shining white, like normally that's what the drills do, the light hits a face on the drill and it reflects back the light, so you get this white flash. These have tiny, tiny pieces of glitter. So it breaks that up, so you get a very broken shine, which adds a nice effect to the diamond painting. So this is fairy dust, and we know it's fairy dust because it starts with the Z code. So Z728. Then we have 5200, Z993, that's a nice colour. So again, we have the fairy dust, very, very fine glitter. You don't really notice it in the bags. It's not until you pour it out in a tray and give them a shake and get them lined up, then you really notice this very fine sparkle. Then we have 3761, Z350, so again, another fairy dust. And then we have AB945. AB drills, the AB comes from Aurora Borealis, also known as the Northern Lights, where the sky changes colours. And these have a special coating on them, and they actually reflect different colours. So this is a sort of peachy tan-ish colour. I don't know the official, that's not the official name, but it's a sort of peach colour. But if I tilt these in the light, I get purple, blue, green, yellow, red. I think that's it. Just dependent how the light hits them, you get these different colours reflecting back. So it's a very, very nice effect. Normally they're used quite sparingly, scattered through a diamond painting, and as you walk past you just suddenly see these tiny flashes of blue, purple, yellow, red, green. Really, really nice effect. So that is AB945. Then we have 415, 841 and 3855. That is a very short list for Diamond Art Club, but it's nice to see. As I said, it's a small-ish diamond painting, round drills. A lot of it is the same colour, the background, so we have all of this. So if you are looking to practice your checkerboard technique with single placing, by the time you finish this you will be an expert. If you are looking to try using a multiplacer for the first time, by the time you finish this, I think you'll be an expert. It's just all these things, it's just practice, and you will get a lot of practice on this kit. So yeah, a lot of single placing if you want it to be, which is what I will be doing. A single place, I use tweezers. I place each drill one at a time with tweezers, even the round ones. So this will take me a lot longer than someone who uses a multiplacer. They would do it a lot faster than me. They would be placing 7 drills at a time, whereas I'm placing 1. But for me, not a race. I listen to music, so I'll listen to a lot more songs than they will. So that is it. That is the drills for the kit. And now finally we get to the part that probably most people just jump straight to, which is the actual canvas. So before I start opening this up, I need to turn off lights because we have a clear cover and I'll just get a lot of reflection. So I need to switch lights off. So we'll take this one off and this one. So we're down to 1 light. Hopefully it's good enough. So we'll start opening it up. So we have Do What Makes You Sparkle, Diamond Art Club, and we'll just start to go down. I'll try and hold it so we don't get a shadow. So then you can see the sun, the cloud, little palm tree, and then we've got Mickey holding his surfboard. He's got his red sunglasses on and he's got his flip-flops. I don't know what size they are, but they're very round. So we've got a little bit of sea in the background. We've got the beach and the sky. So you can see where all of that colour is going. The beach and the sky are actually the same colour. So that is, oops, DMC code 739. So that is the colour. Hopefully you can see there is quite a difference between the actual print, because when you're looking at kits you have to remember all you're looking at is print. You're not looking at the drills. So you don't get that rich, vibrant colour. You can see the difference between the actual drills and the print. So the colour is going to be more vibrant. We're going to have all the sparkle of the drills, which will really bring the picture alive. And then we've got the fairy dust and the ABs as accents in it as well, so we'll have these extra sparkles. So again, it's just trying to show that what you're looking at here is not what you're going to be looking at when it's finished. If we take his little shirt, it's going to be this colour. It looks like, I think it's that anyway. The colours are much more vibrant than the print. So nice small diamond painting, not too complicated. Definitely a good one for someone who's new to diamond painting, wants to try a diamond art club, wants to see how good the drills are compared to what they've been doing from other companies, and a good way to get into diamond painting. A lot of this is the same colour, so it makes it nice and easy. Not a lot of colour changes, so a good one as an introduction to diamond painting. We have the key or the legend either side, and then down at the bottom here we have pasting area. Basically, when it says pasting area, it just means that is where the glue is and where the drills go, so it's just like a big thumbnail. Then we have ready to ride the waves, we have the size, and again, copyright Disney, www.disney.com, Diamond Art Club, registered trademark. And then we've got the Disney logo again. So again, everything is licensed. So that is pretty much it. The only thing that I want to talk about again that makes Diamond Art Club different, so I'm losing track of how many things. The cover, you can see these dotted lines. This is because Diamond Art Club covers come perforated. They're not just one big sheet like all the other companies do. They thought about it because what a lot of people do is they put down release papers. So the first thing they do, myself included, is take off the big sheet and then put down little squares. So you can just peel off a square at a time, and it makes it a lot easier. Some people would use washi tape and make a grid and then cut up the washi tape and make squares and basically do the same thing. So Diamond Art Club thought, well, rather than people having to waste time doing all that, why don't we do a perforated cover? So that means that you can just tear the cover and you can work on it. Now, I'm working on the first one that I've tried with the perforated cover, and it's going very well. So the way that I would work this is I would start in the bottom right hand corner, because that's where I always start. I would find the perforation. It's a lot easier. The one that I'm working on is an older one. It doesn't have the marks, so it's a bit more difficult to find them. You have to actually just use your finger to feel where they are. But the newer ones have got the marks, so it makes it a lot easier to see them. So what I would do is get a start on it and then just tear it up, and I would take it up to that first line. So I would work on this area. If I didn't finish the area, maybe I only had 5 minutes, I was just doing a little bit, the rest of it's still all glue, I would just fold this back over, keep it nice and clean, and then finish that section. I would still keep this attached to that top part, so that when it's finished, I can just put this back over and it stops any dust, crumbs, hairs, anything getting in between the drills. It keeps the drills nice and clean, even though it's finished. Then I would just go to the next section, tear it up, do the same, do the same, do the same, and then just work it that way. I found that it works very well. I wasn't really that sure at the beginning because I'm not used to using release paper. It saves me the time of having to take the cover off and then start putting release papers in order, especially on the big diamond paintings. So again, another innovation from Diamond Art Club, makes them a little bit different. If you want to work bigger areas, maybe this 10cm by 10cm is a bit small for you, instead of tearing just one square, you could actually go along two and tear it up. So then it would be 20cm by 10, or even go further up and you could do 20cm by 20cm. It's up to you. I find the 10 by 10 the ideal size. it still takes a bit of time just to do that area. I don't like to have a lot of the canvas open with glue exposed just in case something lands on it. I like to work in small sections, but people are different. But as I said, you don't have to work in a small section. You can make the sections bigger if you want. It's really up to you. So that is it. I think I've covered everything. As I said, I know the video is long, but I really try and cover things for absolute beginners to people who are just curious to see the canvas, people who have diamond painted for a long time. All they really want to see is what the actual canvas looks like. Maybe they see the colour of the drills, that sort of thing. But for an absolute beginner, there's quite a few things in here that were different. The pen, the tray, the Treasure Quest card, that's something totally different from any other company. And the Perforated cover, again, something totally different. Even the key or the legend, pre-cut labels, folds up into that nice little envelope. Very easy to store and not damage the labels. So a lot of things that are different. So that is it. So that was Ready to Ride the Waves from Diamond DAC Club. So that was Ready to Ride the Waves from Diamond DAC Club. Now I think this is the ideal kit for someone who is new to diamond painting and is looking to try a high quality diamond painting kit without spending too much money. It is a relatively easy diamond painting because a lot of it is the same colour. So it gives people a chance to get used to practicing the checkerboard technique, which helps to keep things nice and straight. And also people who want to try using a multiplacer. You will get a lot of practice in this kit. It is a simple design, it isn't complicated. You're not going to be changing colours a lot. So I think for people who are just getting into diamond painting and want something that's just not too involved, this would be perfect. The size is a nice size. I could see this going up in an office, the den, even maybe at school, just as a little nod to the vintage Disney. Just a really nice little image. But as I said, for somebody who is maybe hearing about Diamond DAC Club and really wants to find out what it's all about, the only way that you can really find out is by actually trying one. And I think picking a small one like this would be a really good introduction. Then you can get used to the pen and see what you think of that. And you can actually get a chance to touch that canvas because it is very different from any other canvas. I have tried a lot of companies and none of them can compare to Diamond DAC Club, and that is being totally honest. Very, very high quality canvas, very nice to work with. The drills are very nice as well. Very, very vibrant resin drills. I don't think you would be disappointed with them. So that is it. Again, the video was long, it always is, because I try and cover as much as I can in one video, and people can just jump to the section that suits them. Hopefully there was something in the video that you enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. I do have a lot of videos coming, possibly more sneak peeks, definitely more accessories. I've been browsing the internet and just picking things at random, so got quite a lot of new stuff coming up. So if you want to see any of that, please remember, subscribe, notification button. You will get a little message when a new video comes up. There will be a lot coming. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care. be safe and wash your hands.